And away they go once again. A long ball by Waters. Goes to half forward, Jakey Carlisle.
He keeps his eye on the footy well. Carlisle, doesn't he, Richo? Both looking at it from here. Everyone else was sort of trying to find space. He just attacks the ball.
Goddard to Davey. You speak of space, and he found plenty of it. Here they come in the pocket. A little one over the top finds Zahara. In fact, it's not Zaharakis, it's Winderlick.
And they get that because Carlisle's got the ability to win the ball in the air as a defender.
Very kickable from this pocket. Jason Winderlick, only 35 metres now. That's on target. That is a goal. Really nicely stroked by Jason Winderlick.
On this big ground at home, they have to break even around the stoppages, Essendon.
Zaharakis gets it forward. The advantage of playing in frontlands with Hurley. Loves to kick either side, as he showed then. Long ball in, Winderlick there again. Butler did well. Brown through a little bit of traffic, caught in the tackle. Quick kick around the corner. Magnificent stuff. Bombers get their second. Has really been consistent. Heppel arrives just before Schofield, who is a late inclusion because of the absence of Shuey here tonight.
Not their preferred style, this Essendon, at the moment. They've had to go into a bit of a holding pattern here. They are the best side for mark play-ons in the competition, but West Coast at the moment have held them up pretty well.
Merritt. Long ball, Winderlick pushed out of position by Dalziel. Almost into the back, Davey spills on his wrong side. Had to straighten up, went with a little left foot poker and did it well. The
Inside 50.
Out there for the Bombers, of course. Rosa. 3 in a row for Essendon.
They've only gone inside 54 times, the Bombers. They've kicked 3 goals.
Stanton to centre half forward. Winderlick there. Butler all over the back of him. Cramery looking for the fend off. The skip through was nice. Zaharakis advances the ball further downfield. A real big opportunity. Winderlick, great mark.
Well, that was great play by Cramery.
Really spreading the West Coast defence nicely. They're getting one-on-ones everywhere at the moment, the Bombers inside 50.
Winderlick comes in for his second goal of the night. Looks pretty good. It's spot on. He's got a couple. Bombers 4 in a row. Waters, he was undecided. There's the result of that indecision. Cramery now. Kerr, Davey and Howard all line up. Eventually got rid of it. The umpire gave him a while. 3-on-1 here. Cramery with a pirouette out of trouble. Winderlick on to Dempsey. Driving from 45. Dempsey, really good play, Bombers.
Yeah, he had a chance to really get a run at it, Ryder, but it just didn't hang in the air long enough.
Yeah, I believe the free kick was against that man, Ryder. Here's Cox and Shepherd said Razor Ray Chamberlain. And it'll go the way of Bell Chambers. Bell Chambers hammers it toward the pot. Ryder's got a bit of a jump at it, though. He's got a spring. And he looks up and about tonight, Paddy Ryder.
There's a difference, just a bit of elevation.
We've seen a couple of them from him, haven't we?
Have a look at him.
Gone.
He's making up in his own mind, and he does exactly that, and he executes very nicely indeed. That's a man that's 6'6". 70 from home. Kennedy's back. High ball, Bombers line up. Pear's really good mark from the side there.
The ball, he's booed by the West Coast supporters. I tend to agree with Angus Monfries. I don't think it's in great taste. Steve Morris, the Richmond player, he's tweeted us as well, said it makes me sick hearing the crowd boo such a champion. And Jobe Watson, there it is again. What do you think, Richard? I don't like it. I don't think it's...
No, I think it's a disgrace, to be honest.
Myers, your timing was impeccable there, Das. Stanton now long and deep. Merritt was there. Gee, I thought he was being held. Put his head under the footy. Winderlick around the corner, got it to bend the right way. And Winderlick's got 3, and that's the one the Bombers needed.
Yeah, couldn't agree with you more, Richo. 142 days ago, the Essendon story broke, and it's been a club under pressure ever since. And, well, the way they have handled themselves since has been unbelievable, really.
2-on-1 here. The two big boys keep their feet. Cramery and Carlisle wanted it inside. Probably should have given it. The left foot kick around the body with a little banana is still good, and the Bombers get 2 in a row. So some talking, I think the lateral ligament was the early problem with Cramery this year. May have re-injured that Melksham with a beautiful piece of foot candy and then to an open goal square. Was it marked on the line by Watson? It is. Ray Chamberlain pays the mark. So Watson with a certain goal to get it back to 10 points. Marked right on the line, comes in, kicks the goal, and he looks at the crowd. Jobe Watson then in disbelief, I reckon.
Well, rid of the footy, and I don't know why they don't play him. There's a little left jab there. Just on the chin, little one. Little jumpery after it.
Carlisle kicked back into play, wasn't great. Carlisle around the corner, trying to do the big thing, and he's done really well for the Bombers. Boy, did they need that.
Yeah, that's a really timely goal from Jake Carlisle.
And really clever how he got that onto the boot. And Waters got one high then against Comma. Waters looking to switch the play here. It's a high ball. I tell you what, Goddard's got to go back and make Smith work. He does. The knock down to Watson. Could have given it to Davey, but the skipper stuck one through.
Jeez, there's some tired players out there, and we've still got a heap of time left.
Carlisle, have a look at this, to the run of Goddard. The kick is inch perfect. Oh, Goddard's dropped the mark, so now he has to go. It's Comma and McKenzie. Comma, soccer, McKenzie went to ground. Now he's got to beat Brown. He beats him as well. Now he's got to pick the footy up. He's got one high. He's caught one high, Comma. And he's won himself a free. Really, really well done.
That was great play from Nick Comma.
It's going to be downfield, and it will go to Elwyn Davey. Great effort by Comma. Gives Davey a look from 35 out. He stabbed at that one as well. Bomber fans behind the goals like it. So does he. It's a goal the difference.
Boy, got that one right on replay.
So Goddard gets a look from 45 out. Difficult, but certainly by no means impossible. Look at that from Goddard. The Bombers are in front by a point. Marston around the corner with a kick. Well trapped by Kennedy. Time to look. 2 left foot kicks in a row for him. Unheard of. Hurley quickly onto the boot. Got a little one to Myers.
Jeez, that was really smart thinking from Hurley.
On the left boot. Low ball. The lead of Carlisle's taken the mark, but he's right on 50 near the boundary line. This will test him, and he's got up, holding a little bit of the hamstring there. It's either cramp. Starting his approach from the perimeter piping. Jakey Carlisle. In he comes from 48. High ball. Oh. Gee, that looks good. Gee, that looks good. Scores a level again. He's sent up big ball.
Unbelievable game, this one.
Big stoppage. Biggest stoppage of the game here right now. Myers to Watson. The Bombers win it. Watson gained 20 with a handball. And happy to see it over the line was Merritt. 16 seconds. You reckon the Eagles can't carry it the length of the ground in 16? It'll have to come out the back and down the middle. I think the Bombers are going to win here. It was a beautiful flick by Natanui. They're going to run out of time. It's going to be a Bomber victory. Heppel's going to consolidate and kicks the goal. Bombers have won right on the siren. A 7-point win to Essendon. Siren is gone, but I don't think they've heard it. The umpires have not heard the siren. But the clock, it must be a half a second or so under 1 second to go, because the siren is not officially sounded, even though there is no time on the clock, if that makes sense.
Look at the physical exhaustion from Jobe Watson. He is just absolutely in distress. That's how hard he's worked. He doesn't know that the siren's about to blow. 29 possessions. He's had 7 clearances, 5 tackles, 2 goals. Could not have had a bigger week. Look at James Hird. Is that a smile of satisfaction that you will just enjoy? He can't believe it.
5 goals to 1 this quarter for the Bombers in a huge comeback against the West Coast Eagles. Big, big win for the Bombers.
this one. Have a look at the smile on James Hurd's dial. The players celebrating. And Lingy, I know you're out there. Just describe what you're seeing and hearing at the moment. Have a look at Jobe, Lingy. All the staff, this is a little unusual.